Call this meeting to order with the pledge of allegiance. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
roll call. Slattery.
Here.
Slattery here. Osling.
Here.
Osling here. Pittman.
Here.
Pittman here. Johnson. Johnson absent. Frausto. Frausto absent. Thompson. Thompson absent. Johansson.
Here.
Johansson here. Polly. Polly absent. Poulos. Poulos absent. Vieta.
Here.
Vieta here. Villado.
Here.
Villado here. Rita.
Here.
Rita here. Donahue.
Here.
Donahue here. Carr.
Here.
Carr here. 9 present, Your Honor.
Thank you very much. Now we'll move on to the next section. Motion to approve the city council minutes for the date of June the 28th, 2016. Do I have a motion? Motion by Alderman Donahue. Second, Alderman Slattery. Any questions? Roll call, please.
Slattery.
Aye.
Slattery, aye. Osling.
Aye.
Osling, aye. Pittman.
Aye.
Pittman, aye. Johansson.
Aye.
Johansson, aye. Vieta.
Aye.
Vieta, aye. Villado.
Aye.
Villado, aye. Rita.
Aye.
Rita, aye. Donahue.
Aye.
Donahue, aye. Carr.
Aye.
Carr, aye. 9 ayes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Now we'll move on to section number 5. Need a motion to retire to closed session for consideration and discussion of pending litigation and the 911 telecommunications contract.
So moved, Mr. Mayor.
Hanson, second by Alderman Rita. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Let's go. Need a motion to reconvene the regular session. We have a motion by Alderman Vieira, second by Alderman Votto. Roll call, please.
Slattery.
Aye.
Slattery here. Osling.
Here.
Osling, aye. Pittman.
Here.
Pittman, aye. Yeah, Johansson.
Aye.
Vieta.
Here.
Villado.
Here.
Rita.
Here.
Donahue. Here. Carr.
Here.
Anybody else? We're all set? Now we move on to public comment. Council.
You are all welcome as observers to this evening's meeting. You are politely reminded that the purpose of this meeting. You are politely reminded that the purpose of this meeting is for the deliberation and discussion of the mayor and council regarding city business and governance. If you intend to speak, once recognized by the mayor, please approach the podium, announce your name and address. Please be advised that comments may be limited to up to 3 minutes or forwarded to the appropriate city personnel for follow-up.
Thank you very much. Anyone? Name and address, please.
Marcia Stone, 12761 Sacramento, Blue Island.
Yes.
I've been asked to come and make an announcement to council. Everybody knows Kathy Adamski, who's the owner of Flowers by Kathy, and that her son Ryan has been very ill.
Correct.
And a group of ladies are getting together and they're having a fundraiser for Ryan, and they had just asked me to come up and make the announcement. It's going to be October 1st from 3 to 9 at the Eagles Bowling Alley. Tickets are $25 a piece, and they're also asking for donations for the raffle. And there will be a DJ, food, cash bar, and raffles. I'd also like to know if this could possibly be posted on the Blue Island website.
Besides that, I think we can even try to put it on our channel 4.
Perfect.
Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Alderman?
Marcia,
Yes.
where do we buy tickets?
You can buy your tickets at the door, or it says in advance, and there are several names and phone numbers on this list. I didn't want to just read them all out here, but it'll be posted.
We'll make sure we put it on our web and also on
Okay.
channel 4 ASAP.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Anyone else? Mr. Steele?
Alan Skibo. Good evening, Council. I was asked to attend and present this. Each and every taxing body is raising taxes to the highest allowable limit by law, resulting in Blue Island homeowners being taxed out of their homes.
Thank you very much, Mr. Steele. Anyone else? Moving on to the next, report of city officials, presentations and resolutions. Have a Blue Cat fundraiser, Bucket of Balls on Sunday's information on July the 31st at 1 p.m. And then we have at the City of Blue Island hosting National Night Out at the John B. Road Recreational Center on August the 2nd, 2016, from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. I want to thank everyone, all the volunteers, all the residents, all the elected officials who participated in the 4th of July festivities, from the fireworks display on the 3rd to the People's Parade and to the Mayor's Veterans Breakfast. Again, thank you very much. An honor to be the mayor and see everybody getting involved and stuff like that. Any bids, City Clerk?
No bids, Your Honor.
City Clerk's business?
Yes, I need a motion to approve 3 requests for block parties on Saturday, July 23rd, 2016 at the following locations. High Street from Greenwood East to the alley from 4 p.m. to 11 p.m. 2324 Orchard Street from 12 noon to 5 p.m. 2346 Walnut Street, the alley next to the house, from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m.
We have a motion by Alderman Donahue, second by Alderman Bellato. Roll call, please.
Slattery.
Aye.
Slattery, aye. Osling.
Aye.
Osling, aye. Pittman.
Aye.
Pittman, aye. Johansson.
Aye.
Johansson, aye. Vieta.
Aye.
Vieta, aye. Bellato.
Aye.
Bellato, aye. Rita.
Aye.
Rita, aye. Donahue.
Aye.
Donahue, aye. Carr.
Aye.
Carr, aye. 9 ayes, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Next, need a motion to approve a request for a block party to be held Saturday, July 30th, 119th Street in Maple, from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m.
We have a motion by Alderman Austin, second by Alderman Pittman. Any questions? Roll call, please.
Slattery.
Aye.
Slattery, aye. Osling.
Aye.
Osling, aye. Pittman.
Aye.
Pittman, aye. Johansson.
Aye.
Johansson, aye. Vieta.
Aye.
Vieta, aye. Bellato.
Aye.
Bellato, aye. Rita.
Aye.
Rita, aye. Donahue.
Aye.
Donahue, aye. Carr.
Aye.
Carr, aye. 9 ayes, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Next, need a motion to approve a request for a block party on Saturday, August 20th, 2016, in the 125 block of Elm from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m.
Motion by Alderman Carr, second by Alderman Slattery. Any questions? Roll call, please.
Slattery.
Aye.
Slattery, aye. Osling.
Aye.
Osling, aye. Pittman.
Aye.
Pittman, aye. Johansson.
Aye.
Johansson, aye. Vieta.
Aye.
Vieta, aye. Bellato.
Aye.
Bellato, aye. Rita.
Aye.
Rita, aye. Donahue.
Aye.
Donahue, aye. Carr.
Aye.
Carr, aye. 9 ayes, Your Honor.
Thank you.
And last but not least, we have a motion to approve a request from Blue Island Park District to hold an amateur barbecue rib cook-off at Memorial Park on Friday, September 23rd, from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. and Saturday, September 24th, from 12 noon to 10 p.m.
Thank you much. There was a
Also
motion by
move, Mr.
Alderman
Mayor.
Johansson, second by Alderman Pittman. Roll call, please.
Slattery.
Aye.
Slattery, aye. Osling.
Aye.
Osling, aye. Pittman.
Aye.
Pittman, aye. Johansson.
Aye.
Johansson, aye. Vieta.
Aye.
Vieta, aye. Bellato.
Aye.
Bellato, aye. Rita.
Aye.
Rita, aye. Donahue.
Aye.
Donahue, aye. Carr.
Aye.
Carr, aye. 9 ayes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Anything else?
That's it.
Thank you. City Treasurer, monthly's report.
Yes, Your Honor. All the aldermen should have received in their packets the financial statement ending June 30th, 2016. After approval from the council, will be put in the back for disbursement.
Thank you very much.
Need a motion, please?
Need a motion. We have a motion by Alderman Donahue, second by Alderman Osling. Roll call, please.
Slattery.
Aye.
Slattery, aye. Osling.
Aye.
Osling, aye. Pittman.
Aye.
Pittman, aye. Johansson.
Aye.
Johansson, aye. Vieta.
Aye.
Vieta, aye. Bellato.
Aye.
Bellato, aye. Rita.
Aye.
Rita, aye. Donahue.
Aye.
Donahue, aye. Carr.
Aye.
Carr, aye. 9 ayes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Anything else, Tom?
The only other thing I want to inform the council, if the audit's proceeding well, it should be hopefully shortly be completed for 2015. And soon we're completed, will be good.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
City Attorney, I see we have 2 matters. Would you read the titles, and then I think you're going to name a motion for each one. Is that correct?
That's correct.
All right.
Approval of the Illinois FOP Labor Council and City of Blue Island 911 telecommunicators contract.
We have a motion by Alderman Osling, second by Alderman Slattery. Any questions?
Slattery.
Aye.
Slattery, aye. Osling.
Aye.
Osling, aye. Pittman.
Aye.
Pittman, aye. Johansson.
Aye.
Johansson, aye. Vieta.
Aye.
Vieta, aye. Bellato.
Aye.
Bellato, aye. Rita.
Aye.
Rita, aye. Donahue.
Aye.
Donahue, aye. Carr.
Aye.
Carr, aye. 9 ayes, Your Honor.
Thank you very much. Go ahead, Counsel.
An ordinance for the amendment to the current existing ChalSag enterprise zone, subject to the Enterprise Zone Act of the state of Illinois.
Need a motion by Alderman Johansson, second by Alderman Donahue. Go ahead.
I have a question. In the packet that we received, there's information that's missing. It doesn't include, it said there's appendixes and attachments, but there was no appendixes or attachments. So could someone from staff explain
Yes,
what's being added?
Yes, Mr. Miller, if you approach the podium and
Actually, come real quick. There's an attachment C that's supposed to be included. That's the amendment that was going to come to us from the county. That's not complete.
What about Exhibit A, which is supposed to be the map? That's what we're voting on, to include more
Exhibit A, I
towns.
actually brought a copy of it. I can get a copy to all of you if you want to pass it around. I only brought the one. But Exhibit A covers 17 municipalities and unincorporated Worth. So it's 14.38 square miles.
Mr. Miller, is it correct that what was passed before hasn't changed? Rwanda is really not affected? Is that correct?
Right, the one we looked at in January is the same one. We just had to wait until we get all the players until we get the map completed, which we just completed like 2 weeks ago.
All right.
So,
So there's no additions, no
No.
affections to the city plan at all for this? Okay?
but and I'll also make sure I get a copy of the Steve.
All right. Do we have a motion? Do we have a second?
I wasn't second.
Would I need a second, please? We got a motion by Alderman Osling, second by Alderman Carr. Roll call, please.
Slattery.
Aye.
Slattery, aye. Osling.
Aye.
Osling, aye. Pittman.
Aye.
Pittman, aye. Johansson.
Aye.
Johansson, aye. Vieta.
Aye.
Vieta, aye. Bellato.
Aye.
Bellato, aye. Rita.
Aye.
Rita, aye. Donahue.
No.
Donahue, no. Carr.
Aye.
Carr, aye. 8 ayes and 1 no, Your Honor.
Thank you very much. Anything else, Council? Nothing? Committee reports, Community Development Committee? Anybody?
I don't have the report, but our next meeting is July 20th, 7 o'clock.
Thank you very much. Finance Committee?
Okay, I have a motion for approval of payroll for June 17, 2016 for $370,010.09.
We have a motion. Do we have a second by Alderman Osling? Any questions? Roll call, please.
Slattery.
Aye.
Slattery, aye. Osling.
Aye.
Osling, aye. Pittman.
Aye.
Pittman, aye. Johansson.
Aye.
Johansson, aye. Vieta.
Aye.
Vieta, aye. Bellato.
Aye.
Bellato, aye. Rita.
Aye.
Rita, aye. Donahue.
Aye.
Donahue, aye. Carr.
Aye.
Carr, aye. 9 ayes, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Also, I have a motion for approval of accounts payable for June 22nd, 2016 in the amount of $410,102.45.
We have a motion. Do I have a second? Alderman Pittman? Any questions? Roll call, please.
Slattery.
Aye.
Slattery, aye. Osling.
Aye.
Osling, aye. Pittman.
Aye.
Pittman, aye. Johansson.
Aye.
Johansson, aye. Vieta.
Aye.
Vieta, aye. Bellato.
Aye.
Bellato, aye. Rita.
Aye.
Rita, aye. Donahue.
Aye.
Aye. Carr.
Aye.
Carr, aye. 9 ayes.
Thank you.
And ordinance amending number 2301 entitled An Ordinance Granting Right-of-Way to West Shore Pipeline Company enacted on March 28, 2000.
We have a motion.
Mhm.
Do we have a second? Alderman Bellato? Any questions? Roll call, please.
Slattery.
Aye.
Slattery, aye. Osling.
Aye.
Osling, aye. Pittman.
Aye.
Pittman, aye. Johansson.
Aye.
Johansson, aye. Vieta.
Aye.
Vieta, aye. Bellato.
Aye.
Bellato, aye. Rita.
Aye.
Rita, aye. Donahue.
Aye.
Donahue, aye. Carr.
Aye.
Carr, aye. 9 ayes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Next.
Supplemental resolution for maintenance of streets and highways by municipality under the Illinois Highway Code from January 1st, 2012 to December 31st, 2012.
Make a motion by
Yeah.
Alderman Rita, then second by Alderman Bellato. Any questions? Roll call, please.
Slattery.
Aye.
Slattery, aye. Osling.
Aye.
Osling, aye. Pittman.
Aye.
Pittman, aye. Johansson.
Aye.
Johansson, aye. Vieta.
Aye.
Dieta, aye. Bellato.
Aye.
Bellato, aye. Rita.
Aye.
Rita, aye. Donahue.
Aye.
Donahue, aye. Carr.
Aye.
Carr, aye. 9 ayes, Your Honor.
Thank you.
And a supplemental resolution for maintenance of streets and highways by municipality under the Illinois Highway Code from January 1st, 2013 to December 31st, 2013.
We have a motion, do we have a second by Alderman Osling? Any questions? Roll call, please.
Slattery.
Aye.
Slattery, aye. Osling.
Aye.
Osling, aye. Pittman.
Aye.
Pittman, aye. Johansson.
Aye.
Johansson, aye. Dieta.
Aye.
Dieta, aye. Bellato.
Aye.
Bellato, aye. Rita.
Aye.
Rita, aye. Donahue.
Aye.
Donahue, aye. Carr.
Aye.
Carr, aye. 9 ayes, Your Honor.
Thank you.
And our next finance meeting is July 19th at 6:30.
Thank you very much. Public Health and Safety Committee?
Yes, Your Honor. These are the minutes from the June 7th meeting. Present were Director Rita, Fire Chief Jim Klinker, Deputy Chief Michael Cornell, Commander Kevin Sisk, Alderman George Poulos, Alderman James Johansson, and myself. Absent were Alderman Dexter Johnson and Alderman Nancy Thompson. The meeting was called to order at 6:09. Under Fire Department, the Fire Department had 323 calls in May, 243 were EMS calls. 216 patients were treated, 209 patients were transported, and 43 patients refused transport. They responded to 15 general fire alarms and 14 minor fire alarms. They responded to 24 auto aid calls. They had 22 calls to man the station. They received 5 mutual aid response calls. Their average response time was 5.6 minutes. Medical reimbursement services for May was $38,176.12. Fire recovery paid $1,645.60 in May, and false fire alarm fees collected in May were $640. During the month of May, the fire department was called out on 2 car fires, 1 cooking fire, 1 ruptured gas line, and 1 elevator rescue at Prairie Green. Under General, Marine 2 is in service in the water at Phase Point. The Fill the Boot Drive was held on May the 20th and June the 24th. They've got 1 upcoming date of July the 29th. The fire department received 21 rechargeable batteries and 1 rack charger for the SCBA from MSA. Under maintenance, Truck 104 and Engine 2133 were sent to Fire Service Incorporated to be inspected. Fire Service will provide a detailed checklist of things that need to be repaired. Once Engine 2123 gets inspected, the fire department will prioritize repairs and begin getting them fixed. Under fire prevention inspectors inspected 1 fire alarm system, 1 sprinkler system. They did 28 annual inspections and re-inspections, 2 license inspections, and 3 plan reviews during the month of May. Under training, the training division completed 735.82 hours of training for the month of May. Under grants, the 3 grants that have been applied for, we have not received a response for yet. Under the police department answered 2,732 calls for service, including 410 business premise checks, 78 were liquor establishment checks. Under stats and cases of interest, there's 121 alarm calls, all unfounded, 5 residential burglaries, 9 shots fired calls, 8 were unfounded, 121 domestic disputes, and 522 traffic stops. Total money collected for the month of April was $39,773.55. They patrolled 20,944 miles. Under calls of interest, on May 17th, Officer Strazo was conducting traffic patrol at 119th and Western. He stopped a vehicle going 51 miles an hour in a 30-mile-an-hour zone. While speaking with the driver, the officer smelled the odor of marijuana. The officer also observed open liquor in the vehicle. Officers searched the vehicle and recovered a 9mm pistol from the front seat. The driver was arrested and charged with aggravated unlawful use of a weapon. Under liquor establishment calls, there were 4 disturbance calls, 3 subject removal calls, 1 theft call, 4 fight calls, 1 shots fired call, and 1 impersonating a police officer call. Under training, officers attended range training in the month of May. Under miscellaneous, Officer Martino was hired full-time on May 29th. The school resource officer is now assigned to assist the patrol division for the summer months, and Officer Marty Roberts will be assigned to the detective division and will work tactical patrol in the evenings. Upcoming events, National Night Out, as the mayor said, will be held on August 2nd at the Rec Center from 5 p.m. until 10 p.m. Under the fire department, the local 3547 fundraiser is being held on July the 15th. It's a baseball game at Thunderbolt Stadium. Tickets are $10 a piece, and you can buy them at the firehouse. Under community policing, the community policing unit was requested to assist with a senior residing in the 127 block of Elm who suffers from schizophrenia. The community policing unit is attempting to work with the family as the senior's actions are alarming the neighbors. The community policing unit was requested to assist District 130 security at both of the 8th grade graduations. And the community policing unit assisted the building department by writing 93 local ordinance citations. Under 911 Center, in May, the 911 Center answered a total of 10,919 calls. They now have 11 full-time dispatchers and 3 part-time dispatchers. New telecommunicator training will include police legal sciences, a 40-hour online basic telecommunicators course, and a field training program. Starting in July, the 911 Center will be using power phone training, and the supervisor area and filing system is being updated. Under monthly health and sanitation, in the month of May, 24 health and sanitation inspections were done, including the new Thorntons on 127th Street. All businesses were in compliance. Tom Malliott has been following up on business licenses and vending machine licenses. Under Alderman concerns, Alderman Poulos asked about a solar-powered pole-mounted speed monitor. He also asked about the length of, never mind. Alderman Johansson asked about bilingual 911 operators, and Deputy Chief Cornell reminded everyone that the 911 Center has access to language line, which comprises 72 different languages. Alderman Johansson asked about the police office, about the opening of the police office at the Rec Center, and Alderman Johansson asked about firefighting training taking place in Alsip. The meeting was adjourned at 6:46. Our next regular meeting will be August the 9th at 6 p.m.
Thank you, Alderman. Municipal Services Committee?
No report. Next meeting is Wednesday, July 20th at 6 p.m.
Thank you. Judiciary Committee? Any report from anyone? Alderman
There's
Slattery?
just two items on here.
Okay.
First one is an ordinance rescinding handicap parking restrictions at 12424 Maple Avenue in the city of Blue Island, county of Cook, and state of Illinois.
You need a motion?
Yes.
Okay, there's a motion, there's a second by Alderman Pittman. Any questions? Roll call, please.
Slattery.
Aye.
Slattery, aye. Osling.
Aye.
Osling, aye. Pittman.
Aye.
Pittman, aye. Johansson.
Aye.
Johansson, aye. Vieta.
Aye.
Vieta, aye. Bellato.
Aye.
Bellato, aye. Rita.
Aye.
Rita, aye. Donahue.
Aye.
Donahue, aye. Carr.
Aye.
Carr, aye. 9 ayes, Your Honor.
Thank you.
And the second item is denial of claim 2016-6236.
Do you need a motion for that?
Yes.
Need a motion? Do you have a second? Second by Alderman Viera. Any questions? Go ahead, Alderman.
For the members that's not on the committee, can you explain what we're denying?
That is going to be, which one was that?
The house that had the long driveway,
Yes.
correct?
No, it's the claim for,
Do you need time? Do you want to?
we could table it
Table
till
it?
next
All right.
time. I don't have any of the paperwork.
All right, that's fine, we'll table it.
Okay.
Do we need any?
A motion, do you want to set a motion to table?
Do I have a
Yes.
motion to table it? Do I have a second by Alderman Bellato? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. Thank you, Alderman. Any Alderman announcements or comments? Not, I'm going to make the following announcements so you know. We know that the financial status of the state is in dire straits. They just passed a limited budget. This administration, so you know, Alderman and the citizens out there, is aggressively seeking whatever funding, and I repeat, whatever funding we can get to repair our streets and sidewalks. And remember, we're competing with all the other municipalities in the state, but we're doing our best to do that. I want to thank Robinson Engineering, specifically Mr. Nagel. Back in 2004, we had instructed, maybe we had ordered, that they provide a survey, an audit of all city streets. Again, from what I remember, going back as alderman, and I have Alderman Stone here, who goes back that there was referendums. At a minimum, I think there was 4 referendums to see whether or not the city could be entirely repaid and how much the cost would be. And it was voted down. It was voted down by the citizens of the city of Blue Island every single time. So we had an audit, and Mr. Nagel has a copy. I have a copy. Again, if you want to speak to him now or set up an appointment, this is the audit. Shows in priority which is the worst streets in the city of Blue Island, what the condition is, how much it would cost to do the whole city. It's here. What we're trying to do is aggressively as administration and responsibly is to seek county, state, and federal money to address these issues. And that's what we're doing. And that's our commitment to all of you out there. Any other questions?
Mr. Mayor, I do want to point out that there's bridges being opened in this community. We've got development going on 127th and Vincennes in my ward that is long overdue. And this administration and your leadership has done a great job. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Anybody else, any other comments? If not, I need a motion for adjournment. Motion by Alderman Pittman, second by Alderman Carr. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Be safe. Thank you very much. Good night.